Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Universe Mode on the JPG channel. We are here on Monday Night Raw, and as you can see, we are getting started right in the action as two men that fell short in very big title opportunities at Survivor Series. AJ Styles and Karrion Kross are doing battle. Styles fell short to the WWE champion Randy Orton. Oh my goodness, Kross just hung AJ Styles out to dry. And now what the hell is Kross doing? Oh my goodness, a flying shoulder block. And also Karrion Kross fell short to the United States champion Kenny Omega, finally able to put a bit of a derailer on the non-stop freight train that's been Karrion Kross here on the Monday Night brand. Can't forget Karrion Kross has victories over AJ Styles in the past. He has victories over guys like Cody Rhodes. Haven't seen Cody Rhodes since that brutal street fight him and Karrion Kross had back at Extreme Rules, as AJ Styles count of 7 here. But Omega was able to finally take out Karrion Kross. It took two one-winged angels, but look at this. Oh my goodness, Karrion Kross sending AJ Styles over the side of the ring here. Oh my goodness, a huge lariat to the face. And for this, it's just gaining a little bit more momentum now that both men have taken huge losses back at Survivor Series. The winner of this match just really needs to gain some momentum heading into the Royal Rumble season. I mean, 30 men will enter that match, and only one man, I should say, will enter the main event of WrestleMania after winning that match. And both men have just really been beating the hell out of each other outside this ring. Styles, more than anything, needs this win, man. I mean, he's lost a big world championship opportunity at Survivor Series. He had a hell of an effort against Randy Orton. That's no discredit towards him. Oh my goodness, a huge chop to the chest now. And look at this, AJ Styles slamming Kross down on the mat. And now what AJ Styles got planned here? Oh my goodness. And you have to wonder, I mean, we haven't seen Karrion Kross since that match with Omega at Survivor Series. Is that playing in his head a little bit? I mean, that's like one of the very first losses I've seen Kross take here in Universe Mode, if not the first loss. I mean, he has been a dominant force here on Monday Night Raw. But AJ Styles looking to take advantage of the fact that maybe Kross is a little bit psyched out right now. Maybe he's doubting himself as far as his abilities in the ring and, you know, how dominant he actually is. But then you look at you look at moves like that, and I guarantee he's not doubting himself at all. A huge lariat, and now look at this ground and pound to AJ Styles, beating down the Phenomenal One. And just like I was talking about Omega and Kross's match, you have to believe Styles is not coming in this match 100%, considering it's only a week removed. Just look at that, a layer to the back of the neck. That's what's been putting everybody out on Monday Night Raw. Could this be it? The end of AJ Styles here tonight. Count of 2, no. Styles gets the shoulder out. Shoulder out somehow. And wait a minute, Karrion Kross has AJ Styles up. AJ Styles up into the corner. And now wait a minute. Just ragdolling the Phenomenal One. Oh my goodness, a huge power bomb from the Harbinger of Doom. And now look at this top rope. Oh no, he misses wildly though. Styles, the veteran instinct. But wait a minute, Karrion Kross gets out the way of whatever Styles was planning there. And now wait a minute, AJ Styles. Oh, vintage AJ Styles with that moonsault inverted DDT combination. Now wait a minute, look at this little bit of a lethal combination now to Karrion Kross. AJ Styles looking to get back into the match, as Karrion Kross has been dominant in the early goings, something we have become all too familiar with here on Monday nights. Karrion Kross just leading with a destructive force at hand. And now look at this, AJ Styles got Kross up, a huge arm drag off the second rope. Could that be it? Count of 1. No, only a count of 1. No 2 counts for AJ Styles just yet. And now wait a minute, halfway across the ring. I think that was a variation of the phenomenal forearm. He just landed that flush on Kross's chin. Only a count of 1. Only a count of 1. You gotta be kidding me. But Styles full head of steam. Oh, he went for another one. But that one was blocked away from Karrion Kross. And now Kross stomping out Styles. AJ looking to take another breather on the outside, but as we know, that's one of the more dangerous parts of the ring is outside of it, as Kross just spiked AJ Styles and once again taking his head off with another lariat. Man, if anybody doubted that if Kross was going to be doubting himself here tonight, take a look at this. Take a look at the beatdown that he is enforcing here on AJ Styles. Look at this, slamming his head on our announce table, and once again, oh my goodness, you heard his skull. You heard his skull ricochet off the announce table. What's Kross got planned here? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. A power bomb, and then just swung him right back into the apron. The apron has steel plating, steel rods holding it up, holding the ring up. There's nothing pretty about it, folks, and Kross understands that. Look at this. More damage done to the back with Saito suplex. AJ Styles could be out here, folks. I think he might be unconscious. Count of 2. How the hell is Styles still in the match? I thought that was it for sure, folks. Thought that was it for sure. But now Kross just picking the bones from AJ Styles. And now it could be a matter of time. Oh no, but Styles somehow getting out the way. Huge forearm shot. Now look at this. Phenomenal blitz from AJ Styles. Oh my goodness gracious. A huge lariat finally taking down the big man and Karrion Kross. And now Styles heading to the top rope. Styles has fallen to Kross before. Remember, I said that in the early goings of this match. He does not want to do that again. Karrion Kross looking to take a breather, but Styles says no, sirree. Look at this, over the ropes, no! Went for a huge move. Threw caution to the wind, and the wind won. Oh my goodness gracious, Karrion Kross just slamming AJ Styles' body all across the outside of the ring tonight, folks. AJ Styles might be down and out here. What the hell is Karrion Kross planning? From halfway across the ring, he misses wildly, though. I don't know why he would go for something like that, and that gave AJ Styles the opportunity that he needed. And now lighting him up with strikes, everything that he can, throwing everything in his playbook, everything in his wheelhouse. Look at this, ducks the clothesline. Huge Pele kick from AJ Styles. And now once again, gets him again with that Pele kick. And now it's AJ Styles firing up, softening up that knee, perhaps for the calf crusher. Who knows what Styles is planning. Look at this, he's got Kross where he wants him. Looking to bend it, oh my goodness. Last chancery locked in from the phenomenal one. Karrion Kross could be in a world of pain, world of trouble right now. We've never seen Karrion Kross submit a day in his life. Hell, we've barely seen him pinned. And now look at Kross getting out of harm's way. And AJ Styles, oh my goodness, AJ Styles is spent, ladies and gentlemen. Kross has gone this entire match beating down the phenomenal one. And now look at this, the cross jacket locked in. Cross jacket locked in on AJ Styles. It might be a matter of time. He chokes AJ Styles out. Kross gets his aura back here tonight, folks. Karrion Kross showing no remorse, as we've come to learn from Kross. But wait a minute, speaking of Cody Rhodes is back, and damn it, he's not alone. He's got a kendo stick, and he's taking out Karrion Kross. Cody Rhodes is back on Monday Night Raw, folks. As mentioned, we ain't seen Cody Rhodes since Kross took him out at Extreme Rules in that brutal street fight the two men had. Cody Rhodes is on his redemption story. The American Nightmare is here to cash in some receipts on Karrion Kross, folks. What a way to open the show here tonight on Raw. Man, I cannot believe Cody Rhodes has come back for the Harbinger of Doom. He has come back to pay the toll one more time and finally get his revenge on Karrion Kross after Kross has 2 victories over him in the past. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on as we have 2 incredible matches coming up. 2 women looking to make a name for themselves heading into Royal Rumble season. A former women's champion in Becky Lynch, and an up-and-comer here on Monday Night Raw, Candice Lerae, an indie vet of sorts. Candice Lerae has had a few opportunities here on Monday Night Raw. This would be quite possibly the biggest one she's had yet against the man, Becky Lynch, as I mentioned, a former women's champion here on Monday Night Raw. Before the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, the current women's champion on Monday Night Raw, took that title away from her. It has been ruling with an iron fist over the women's division on Monday Night Raw ever since. And here comes Kross. I still have Kross in my mind. Here comes Candice down to the ring. And both women, as I said, looking to get some momentum heading into Royal Rumble season. 30 women will enter the ring. 1 woman will walk out the winner and walk out with a golden ticket to a championship match at the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. Ladies and gentlemen, this is perhaps the most exciting time of the year, most exciting season all year round in the WWE. We are just a few short weeks away from the start of Rumble season. It feels like it kind of has already started, considering you can just feel the energy of the crowd just kind of go up a notch ever since Survivor Series has ended. They realize what's next. Like I said, the most exciting time of the year to be a wrestling fan and to be a fan of the JPG channel, a watcher of the JPG channel, because believe me, folks, we are just starting to heat up here on YouTube, and we are just getting started here in universe mode. What an incredible, almost entire year it has been here in universe mode. You know, like I said, this is only just the beginning. As look at this, Candice LeRae throwing some nasty elbows at Becky Lynch, not showing any fear whatsoever. But oh my goodness, Becky Lynch is going to give her something to fear about. Spikes her with a crucifix pinning combination from Becky Lynch. And now look at this, judo throw to Candice LeRae. Beating down that arm, you know she's going to be looking for the disarmer. Oh my goodness gracious, a clothesline down to the mat. Becky Lynch letting Candice LeRae know she's in the big time now. Huge crossface to Candice LeRae. Crossface to Candice LeRae now. Candice is going to look to find a way out of this. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness, that'll do it right there. An elbow straight to the face. And Candice LeRae, she's a firecracker, man. Do not, just because Becky Lynch is her opponent here tonight, do not count her out. Candice LeRae is a very talented individual in her own right. Made a name for herself in NXT along with her husband, Johnny Gargano, a part of that faction, The Way, back in NXT. Former NXT Women's Tag Team Champion with Indy Hartwell. Huge drop kick from Candice LeRae. But wait a minute. Oh, my goodness, Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch taking this match right back in her favor, taking Candice LeRae over. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm just getting word. Due to what just happened, to the events that just happened last match with Cody Rhodes attacking Karrion Kross with the kendo stick. Those two will settle the rivalry once and for all next week here on Monday Night Raw in the main event, with a match that is going to be announced next week. What will the stipulation be? We've already seen these two in a street fight. What more can these two possibly do to one another? As Karrion Kross is going to be looking to finally put that nail in the coffin of the story with the American Nightmare. And at the same time, Cody Rhodes himself is going to be looking, as I said, for redemption. That first and final victory over Karrion Kross that he needs as kind of closure in a way. As look at this, we're going to get back into the calling the action of this match, because look at Candice Lerae to the outside. Oh my goodness, went for a suicide dive, Hurricanrana. Becky Lynch caught her, a powerbomb to the outside. You got to be kidding me. Deceptively strong as Becky Lynch to be catching Candice LeRae like that, almost deadlift style. And now look at this Candice LeRae. I gotta stop saying that. Candice LeRae looking to get back into the match. Look at this. Oh my goodness gracious. Taking a page out of Adam Cole's playbook on Friday Night SmackDown. We saw him do that to Kofi Kingston. Suicide dive, DDT, but we've seen Candice LeRae pull that off in the past. And Becky Lynch is out of it. Becky Lynch doesn't know where she's at, but she might want to figure it out as here comes Candice LeRae. This time gets every last bit of the Hurricanrana. Look at this, count of 1, 2. No, only a count of 2 that time. Count of 2 from the Pixie, the Pixie Poison. That is Candice LeRae. And now, oh my goodness gracious. A huge kick to the face from Becky Lynch. And what is Becky Lynch looking for here? I think she's looking to put Candice LeRae away once and for all. Wait a minute, misses wildly. Oh my goodness, catches that boot though and a smack to the face. Nothing pretty about it. Look at this. Disarmer's locked in. Disarmer's locked in on Candice LeRae. Middle of the ring too. Nowhere near the ropes. Although I hope that the ref on Raw actually pays attention to rope breaks. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch that Friday Night SmackDown episode, folks. Sasha Banks getting cheated out of a fair and square victory over Toni Storm. And now look at this, a huge kick to the back from Candice LeRae to Becky Lynch. Oh no, catches the elbow. Went for the slap. Candice saw it coming this time. Candice saw it coming this time, and now it's got Becky Lynch right where she wants her, perhaps. What the hell is this? What the hell is Candice LeRae got going on? Oh my goodness gracious, a huge German suplex. Turned Candice LeRae, turned Becky Lynch inside out, did Candice LeRae. And now what's Candice got going? What's she got planned here? Oh my goodness gracious, just going caution to the wind every single time. Oh no, but Becky Lynch looking to get back in the match. Definitely getting thrown for a loop here from Candice LeRae as she hits a Hurricanrana again. Hurricanrana again on Becky Lynch. I do not think Becky Lynch thought that it was going to be this hard of a night when she found out she was taking on Candice LeRae. But as I said, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to figure out one way or another that this woman is to not be messed with on Monday nights as Becky Lynch misses, or I should say gets out the way from Candice LeRae's attempt. Oh my goodness, but she just planted her with the manhandle slam, and just like that, valiant effort from Candice LeRae, but Becky Lynch picking up some momentum here tonight, heading in to the Women's Royal Rumble, and just about a month away from tonight's show, slamming Candice LeRae down to the mat. But wait a minute, because Candice LeRae definitely just showed us something here tonight, folks. You cannot deny that. Candice LeRae is somebody to watch here on Monday nights, but someone who we always watch on Monday nights is the man, Becky Lynch, and you got to believe that she's got some receipts. She's got one broken arrow left, and the target is Rhea Ripley, and she has to win the Royal Rumble to get to her. So we'll have to see if Becky Lynch can complete her quest come Royal Rumble season, folks. But ladies and gentlemen, what a main event we have in store for you. Kenny Omega, fresh off, as we mentioned, his title defense against Karrion Kross. Took last week off. He's back in action here tonight, and guess what? He's throwing out an open challenge, and none other than the GOAT face, Bryan Danielson, to answer his challenge. The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, taking on the cleaner, the best bout machine, Kenny Omega, in our main event for the United States Championship. It literally does not get any bigger than this as far as a Raw main event. I mean, this is a main event anywhere in the world, folks.
United States Championship.
Looks like somebody had the SmackDown graphics up from last week. We had Adam Cole's graphics behind Bryan Danielson, but we're gonna just kind of try to avoid that. and we are going to mentally prepare ourselves for the absolute war that these two men are about to put each other through in the name of the United States Championship. And Bryan Danielson, this is his first match back too since a losing effort along with that man Jon Moxley and DIY against the Bloodline inside War Games. So you got to believe that a big victory here tonight and a United States Championship around his waist would feel pretty good for Bryan Danielson. Well, what does Danielson and Moxley have to say about the brand new World Tag Team Champions here on Monday Night Raw, and Zayn and Owens being a part of that huge trade that we've been hearing rumblings about? We still haven't seen what SmackDown got for those two, but you can only imagine. I mean, names like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, SmackDown must have gotten a pretty penny for that trade. And we're going to see in the coming weeks as to who exactly they did acquire. But two men we know that are remaining on the Monday Night Red Raw brand is Kenny Omega and Bryan Danielson, and they are getting ready to do battle for that very championship. Kenny Omega's been a valiant champion since defeating John Cena and Austin Theory back at Clash at the Castle. And now Omega's heading into Mania season. He's heading into Rumble season, and he's looking to keep that championship around his waist, but he's also looking to be a fighting champion at the same time. And that's exactly what he's doing here tonight. He's putting that title on the line against somebody that has been critically acclaimed, perhaps one of the best professional wrestlers in the world today, Bryan Danielson. And there's no argument with me behind that statement, folks. But another man in that ring that's perhaps one of the best professional wrestlers in the world is the man that's called the best bout machine, Kenny Omega. And you're about to see why both men have been claimed that in the past, because this might be match of the year, folks. We're nearing the end of the year. This might be match of the year. I'm telling you right now. What a match we're about to witness, folks. Monday Night Raw is just starting to heat up. The more and more closer we get to the Rumble season, the closer we get to Mania season, hell, Elimination Chamber season. Like I said, this is the most exciting part of the year to be a wrestling fan and to be a watcher of this channel, because I can assure you, folks, what we have planned for the future is quite literally can't miss entertainment. And Danielson and Omega locking up here. Danielson perhaps getting thrown for a loop in the early going as Omega displays his strength, and now, oh my goodness, double foot stomp to the chest. Wait a minute, Danielson caught the leg. Oh my goodness, dragon screw to the knee. A dragon screw to the knee from the American Dragon himself. And now once again working over that knee, and we know what Danielson is doing here. We've seen him do it time and time again. His limb targeting, his limb work is second to none. But wait a minute. Oh my goodness, speaking of limbs, he just got hit in the face with one. A knee straight to the face, but Danielson somehow shaking that off and lighting Omega up with chops here. Moxley's going to sit on the sidelines as he watched Danielson go to war with Kenny Omega, a man that Moxley is all too familiar with. Moxley had a match with Omega back at Extreme Rules where Omega was able to take Moxley down. Oh my goodness, and now a knee to the midsection of Omega, right to the ribs. Huge chop to the chest from Danielson. And now wait a minute. What's Danielson got planned here? Working over the arm now. Anything that he can get his hands on, he is going to target from the cleaner. And now dropping a knee right to the face of Kenny Omega. Danielson fired up here. He realizes the opportunity that he has at his grasp is the United States champion. But oh my goodness gracious, Kenny Omega, just when you thought he was down and out, turning this match on its head and turned Danielson right on his head with a Saito suplex. Might have been a little bit of a diss to Karrion Kross, letting him know he could do it better. And now look at this. Penalty kick straight to the face. Look at Moxley staring a hole through Omega. And Omega channeling his inner Ric Flair. Channeling his inner nature boy here tonight. But Bryan Danielson looking to woo the crowd and woo the audience by taking down the valiant United States champion Kenny Omega. As here come the yes kicks. That last one might have rocked Omega. Going for an early cover. Could we be seeing a new United States champion? Count of one. No, only a count of two. But a count of two nonetheless. Omega's rocked from that last kick, folks. What a hell of a week it's been for wrestling. Last week, Adam Cole put his Intercontinental Championship on the line against Kofi Kingston in a tremendous match to close SmackDown. This week, we get Danielson and Omega to close Monday Night Raw. NXT, oh my goodness gracious, Omega just knocked him out cold with a bicycle knee. I was going to say NXT continues tomorrow with more Iron Survivor Challenge matches and a match to determine who's going to take on the Creed this Sunday at Deadline. And now wait a minute, Omega was going for the kill, I believe. I think it was going for that one-winged angel, but Danielson got out the way, dragon suplex to Omega. Count of one. No, only a count of one that time. Only a count of one that time, but Danielson looking to keep the offense going as he hits a knee of his own. A knee of his own on Omega. And now wait a minute, what's Danielson got planned here? He drops him right on the crown of his head with a brain buster. Omega might be out here. 1, 2, oh my goodness, great. I thought that was it. I thought we had a new United States champion right then and there, folks. Danielson sending Omega into the ropes now. And now look at this, light him up with chops. We thought Omega was trying to channel his inner Ric Flair. That chop right there would make Ric Flair blush. And now Danielson throwing Omega to the outside. And both men are have very good sportsmanship, but when it comes to the United States Championship, the competition is just a different level. As look at this, Danielson throwing caution to the wind, putting his body on the line for the sake of the United States Championship. Taking Omega out with a suicide dive, and now it's Danielson has Omega on his shoulders. Wait a minute, oh my goodness, sending his face directly into the announce table. Man, the level of competition that we have here on Monday nights, folks, I mean, it's almost otherworldly. I mean, we got these two guys. We got Rhodes is back in the equation now. We have our WWE champion, Randy Orton, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, who else do you need on Monday nights to tell you that this is the flagship show, folks? Now, no discredit to Friday nights, but, I mean, I just don't think they're doing it like us. They got oh my goodness, look at this. Oh no, Omega was going for some chops, but Danielson was able to block it. I was going to say they had their champion on Gunther on SmackDown, but we barely even see him. He hardly likes to defend his championship these days. And now look at this. Danielson taking him over with another version of the Dragon's suplex. Oh my goodness gracious, misses the knee. Misses the knee, and now Omega going to capitalize on Danielson's mistake. Here we go. Oh my goodness gracious. What a clothesline from Omega. Had some mustard on it for sure. And now wrenching at the jaw of Danielson. Like I said, the championship brings out a different level of competition in these guys. Raking the back. Omega kind of playing it dirty here right now. And now look at this. Oh my goodness. Atomic drop to Danielson. Double foot stomp again. Right into the chest. Caving the American Dragon's chest in. And this time he kicks him right in the chest. Danielson wasn't able to catch the foot that time. And lighting Danielson up with everything he's got. And now wait a minute. Omega has Danielson right where he wants him with a one-winged angel. One-winged angel, but he took a minute. He should have hooked the leg right then and there. Danielson had a second to think about it, to breathe. And wait a minute, he ain't gonna give Omega a second. Roll up 1. Oh no, only a 1 count. Only a 1 count. Oh wait a minute. Oh, a sling blade from Omega. Sling blade from Omega. And now what's Omega got planned here? What the hell? He's channeling his inner Shinsuke Nakamura. Going for a Kinshasa? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, a Kinshasa to Danielson. What the hell? A Kinshasa to Danielson. Could that be it? No, wait a minute. Danielson somehow still in the match. Chopping at the bit. Oh, no, but Omega. Omega taking the knee out. And wait a minute. Going up and over. Oh, a beautiful bulldog from Kenny Omega. And now, wait a minute. Looking to put the nail in the coffin of this match. A second one-winged angel to Danielson. A second one-winged angel to Danielson. And this time he hooks the leg. This time he made sure he hooks the leg. Count of 2. Count of 3. Omega puts Danielson away. Man, what a match. I expected a little bit more of a fight from Danielson, but he took 2 one-winged angels, folks. I mean, you can't really fault him. Cannot really fault the American Dragon there. Valiant effort from him, but Omega proving why he holds that United States Championship up so high and so proudly. And the question is, who is going to question his authority and question his reign next? When it comes to that United States Championship, you got to believe Rumble season is definitely a big time of the year where Kenny Omega is going to be looking for the biggest and baddest competitors. But ladies and gentlemen, as always, thanks for tuning in. And until next time, this is JPG signing out on another episode of Monday Night Raw.